Up next on Line TV, Brooklyn Shaver has a story about Operation Christmas Child delivering millions of gift-filled shoe boxes to boys and girls around the world. And Jensen Johnston has a story on a student author here at SHS.
And me, Jordan Jones, to see if the temperatures start rising anytime soon. All that and more, Line TV starts now.
Good morning, Cersei. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Line TV. I'm Star Cox.
And I'm Luke Pruitt. We hope you had a great start to your week, Cersei. Now, as usual, let's get into those student announcements.
If you're interested in joining track, you can grab a sign-up sheet from either office, or you can see Coach McCoy. The deadline for the sign-ups is coming up, so be sure to have them in by Christmas break.
The United Way of White County is hosting their Santa shopping experience on Saturday, December 14th, and are looking for volunteers. This is a great way for students to gain volunteer experience, engage with the community, and help brighten the holidays for local families. This will be held from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Carmichael Community Center. Email volunteer at unitedwayofwhitecounty.org with any questions.
Applications are now open for the 2025 Arkansas Governor School to be held at Arkansas Tech University from July 6th through August 2nd, 2025. Students can be nominated by a teacher, counselor, or GT/AP coordinator. If you're interested in applying for AGS, please contact Shelly Elliott at shelliott@cerseischools.org or stop by room 204.
One of our very own students here at SHS has been putting lots of time and effort into creating their very own book.
Jensen Johnson got the chance to talk to the author himself and get more information about this creation.
Most high school students aren't given the distinction of author, but that's not the case for Dalton Pinkerton. We caught up with him to discuss his upcoming book. Dalton's book is unique, a product of his creative process and some helpful advice from a friend.
A friend of mine told me not to give up on my dreams, and when I was thinking of stuff to do over the summer, I thought of making a book. And also, I was watching an old show of Spawn. Saw some stuff in it. Plot is a man versus a myth, where a random person will get abducted off the street in New York by an ancient spaceship that holds the Greek god Hephaestus, who will enslave the world and stuff, and he has to stop him. There'll be lots of plot twists. It will reveal what the original story was supposed to be. Some people will be inspired to do what they want to do.
The book isn't just a fun project for Dalton to work on in the present, but could be helpful for his future as well.
Probably be able to put on my resume.
Dalton's book is also unique in that it can reach all age groups.
I would recommend to others and probably younger generations of groups of people.
We wish Dalton the best of luck as he continues on his creative journey. Now back to the news desk.
Thanks, Jensen. I'm glad to hear he's determined, and we wish him luck with all the rest of his progress. Laura Trump, the daughter-in-law of President-elected Donald Trump, announced Sunday night that she will step down as co-chair of the Republican National Committee. The Republican National Committee amid mounting speculation that she could be picked to fill the coming Senate vacancy. Trump, who became co-chair of the RNC in March with her father-in-law's backing, said Sunday on X that she intends to step down at the RNC's next meeting after she completes her 3 goals for the organization.
A 31-year-old man was arrested for allegedly trying to hijack a Mexican domestic commercial flight and reroute the aircraft to the U.S. Sunday morning, according to Mexican authorities and the airline Volaris. At some point after the flight took off Monday morning from León, traveling to Tijuana, officials gave only the man's first name, stated as Mario, and age, which was clarified as 31, who attacked a flight attendant and tried to storm the cockpit. The plane was diverted to Guadalajara, where the Mexican National Guard arrested him. It's unclear the exact motive, but Mexico's Federal Department of Security said that airline personnel reported the man said that a close relative had been kidnapped, and shortly before takeoff, he received a death threat if he traveled to Tijuana. I'm not really enjoying this weather we've been having. It's way too cold for my liking.
I'm right with you on that. I'm going to have to start dressing in layers if this keeps up.
Well, let's send it over to Jordan Jones to see what the rest of our week will hold for us.
Good morning, Cersei High. I'm here with your weather updates. Today you had a high of 53, sunny skies, rain at a 3% chance, winds blowing west-northwest at 15 miles per hour, your humidity at a 47%, and your sun rose at 7:06 a.m. on to tonight. Heading into tonight, you have a low of 29 with clear skies, rain at a 2% chance, winds blowing west at 5 miles per hour, your humidity at 69%, and your sunset at 4:58 p.m. onto the almanac. For the last 7 days average, you had a high of 54, a low of 34, your monthly average of precipitation at 0.44 inches, and your month to date at 0.08 inches onto the 5cast. Heading into Thursday, we have partly cloudy skies with a high of 56, a low of 41, rain at a 24% chance. Friday, it'll be cloudy skies with a high of 59, a low of 39, rains also at a 24% chance. Saturday, partly cloudy with a high of 57, a low of 39, with also a 39% chance of rain. Sunday, it'll be partly cloudy with a high of 55, a low of 37, rain at a 24% chance. As we head into Monday, it'll be partly cloudy once again with a high of 51, a low of 34, and rain at an 8% chance. Rain's leaving. It would seem like we have more partly cloudy skies on the way.
Yep, sun ain't coming out anytime soon.
Yeah, and if it gets colder, my skin may come off from the frostbite. Thank you, Jordan, for the weather updates. All this weather talk is starting to make me hungry. Star, do you know what's for lunch today?
Today for lunch we'll be having chicken nuggets, classic cheese pizza, fajita marinated chicken, ham and Swiss cheese sub, fresh pear, and milk.
Special thanks to the lunch ladies for giving us all delicious and nutritious meals every day.
Sometimes parents and grandparents can't give their kids what they want for Christmas.
And that's why charity organizations like Operation Christmas Child exist to give kids these opportunities.
Brooklyn Shaver actually has a story about a local chapter of Operation Christmas Child right here in Searcy.
The holiday season is approaching quickly, and with that, many people have the gifts they're getting on their minds. However, some are more focused on giving more than receiving. Operation Christmas Child is all about that.
Operation Christmas Child is an international outreach for children. Its mission is to reach children with God's love in a tangible way.
A lot of effort goes into packing these boxes. It's an entire process to go through.
For the last several years, our church has been involved in packing shoeboxes, and so this year we decided to join forces with St. Paul's Global Methodist Church and do a group packing party.
I love packing the boxes. I love packing the boxes and having the experience of packing it with the youth at St. Paul and others.
Depending on what's left, you can either pick your age group or they assign you one. And then you go and walk around the tables to pick out the things you want to package for them to give to them. While there's many benefits to packing boxes, realistically, there's a lot of planning involved.
Organization and logistics is a challenge because it's a huge undertaking. Just the quantity, the volume of donations. So we are so thankful for Searcy First for handling most of those logistics.
This baby's almost too big.
We will take these from here to there's a local distribution center, and that's at the river, and so we will take our boxes over there.
You may be wondering why many people spend their free time packing these boxes, but there's a wide variety of benefits that come along with packing them.
The importance, obviously, is to let children all over the world know that somebody loves them.
For those who pack the boxes, it is a unique opportunity to reach someone across the world.
I think the importance is just bringing people joy and bringing them together.
Things that are important to us, these are some of the things that these children may have never even seen. Some of these children that receive a box have never received a gift at all. It's just pure joy. And to see a child hold up a doll for the first time ever, or they're hugging teddy bears that they've never had before, it is just amazing to see.
It's nice to get to see the look on the children's faces when they receive this box. Sometimes we need a reminder to be grateful for what we have and how important it is to give to others that don't. Now let's send it back to the news desk.
Thanks, Brooklyn. It's so heartfilling knowing that people are generous enough to give to people in need.
Agreed. You know what I need is for my favorite sports team to take the national title and win the playoffs.
That's been the latest talk here lately. I bet Eric Crawley has some updates for us.
What's happening at Searcy High? Let's jump right into these sports updates. The Searcy Lady Lions capped a 3-0 week in the Searcy Bank Classic on Saturday, beating Brooklyn at a dominating fashion 50-37 to win the tournament behind a strong effort from senior Cadence Pettis. The Searcy Lions boys basketball team also finished off a 3-0 week in the Bank Classic on Saturday, holding on to beat Brooklyn by a score of 42-40 after a clutch free throw by Trenton Hart helped ice the game. This past Thursday, the Lady Lions took on Lone Oak, where Chip Johnson would put herself in history books by marking her 1,000-point mark in her career. She would be acknowledged throughout the game and even would help the Lady Lions win to help build their momentum throughout the Classic. In national sports, the NFL has had some games with the Los Angeles Chargers playing the Kansas City Chiefs, had a early lead with a much closer third and fourth quarter. The Chiefs, however, would score a last-minute field goal by Matthew Wright to win the game 19-17. The Green Bay Packers went up against the Detroit Lions, where it would be back and forth until the end, with the Lions pulling through and taking the win 34-31. The Atlanta Falcons would play the Minnesota Vikings, where after managing to tie up to the third quarter, the Vikings would come out on top, scoring touchdowns in the fourth to claim the win 42-21. In college football, conference champions in the college football playoffs were decided this weekend. Georgia beat Texas in overtime to lay claim to the SEC. Oregon helped off Penn State to win the Big Ten. Clemson thwarted SMU's comeback effort to win the ACC, and Arizona State destroyed Iowa State to win the Big 12. On Sunday, the college football playoff field was officially set. Oregon, Georgia, Arizona State, and Mountain West champion Boise State will receive first-round byes. The first round of games will include Tennessee traveling to Ohio State, Clemson traveling to Texas, SMU traveling to Penn State, and Indiana traveling to Notre Dame. Notable teams that were left out of the playoffs include Alabama, Miami, BYU, and Army. It may be the offseason for Major League Baseball, but that doesn't mean everything is quiet. On Sunday evening, the New York Mets won the bidding war for star outfielder Juan Soto, signing the 26-year-old to a 15-year deal worth $765 million. Well, Cersei, that's all the sports updates I have for you. Now let's send it back to the news desk with Star and Luke.
Thanks, Eric. However, that's all the time we have for you today, Cersei.
Before we go, make sure to go to CerseiLionPress.com and check Fudger Chima's story about Mr. McGarr running for state representative in this past election.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Searcy High Lion TV. Follow us on X at Lion TV, Instagram at Searcy Lion TV, and Facebook at Searcy High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Star Cox.
And I'm Luke Pruitt. Have a great week, Cersei.